Hello. So I am just posting another vlog. This is only my second one, and it's been a few months since I have even done anything on my channel. Although no one really watches my channel really, anyways. At least not yet. Hopefully one day. But you know, just wanted to just talk, just 'cause sometimes I want to talk, I guess. But, yeah, school's been going crazy good. That's actually something in particular I wanted to rant about. Um, School sucks, but it's good. I don't regret my experience at Purdue. I really don't. Um, I think big universities just suck all the money out of you while not really giving you the resources you need to do everything you want for your major. So it's a complete contradiction to what it's actually trying to do. And that's something I've had to learn over the past 5 years that I've been here. Yeah, it's just really annoying. But, you know, at least I finally started, I had to kind of reevaluate things. I had to reevaluate myself and the way I wanted to go about continuing here at Purdue. Basically, I just I ignore things that I don't want to do, and I've learned that that's actually a complete okay, let me explain this better. I ignore things that aren't important to me, or what I consider aren't important to me. And what I consider important to me is things that are progressing me towards what I want to do in my future. And Purdue has so much filler that Purdue has so much filler that sometimes I question why it's even worth being here. Now, I don't think my experience at Purdue wasn't worth it, because my experience here taught me that I need to be more independent and I need to find my own path rather than just following what everyone else says to do. And I learned that. I learned that I wanted to be an animator, and these past 2 semesters have been the best 2 semesters of my life. But that's not because of the classes that I have necessarily. It's because I have a lot more direction, because I've learned that this place isn't going to teach me shit. It is. It is going to teach me a lot. But not in terms of what I want to do. Because at my time here at Purdue, I am an animation major, and I've only had one real animation class. One real specific class devoted to animation. There was technically a class called Intro to Animation, but that was just revolving around creating and modeling different scenes. And at the end of the class, they just have you animate a scene without teaching you anything about it. So you animate a character walking through a scene, but they don't teach you any forms of techniques revolving around it. That's the class after that. And after that class, I was expecting to get a more enhanced version of an animation class, an upgrade to that class. I never did. There was just a portfolio class after that, where you basically build your portfolio upon just figuring it out on your own. And I did. I figured it out. But I got all of my resources through YouTube. Literally all my resources through YouTube. And it's just frustrating because you spend so much money at a big college. And I know this is something that people have been preaching since the beginning of time, but I only got it this year. I only understood the truth this year that big colleges suck. And it's just annoying the lies you're fed throughout your life. But I think because my head is in the right space now and I like know what I'm doing, I know where to find resources. I know how to build my portfolio and stuff. Like, I feel like I'm in a much better direction, even though I spent so many years not even able to focus on what I wanted to focus on. And some of that's my fault. Like, a lot of it's my fault. I can't blame all of it on Purdue, because when I came into Purdue, I wanted to be an engineer. And of course, that went to hell. My first 2 years here were some of the worst years of my life, because I was just in a major where I was just completely unhappy. But like, that's not necessarily Purdue's fault. That is me trying to figure out where I'm going. What I should have done then is, I guess I should have made the decision to leave Purdue. Although, if I left Purdue, I wouldn't have found the animation classes that I had. You know what? Okay. There's so many problems with it. So many problems with Purdue. This is why I can't say I regret it. This is why I can't say I regret my experience at Purdue. Because it allowed me to find what I wanted to do. But it was through years of wasted time, years of filler classes where I just have to do textbook work after textbook work after textbook work, and it's all required. It's all, for some reason, required. It just needs to be restructured. It's just completely flawed, but it's all just a scheme to freaking take money from people. And you're told your entire life, oh, if you get that degree, you'll get a job from anywhere. That is not true, especially for animators. A degree won't get you anywhere without a good portfolio, and without the resources to teach you how to be an animator. I wouldn't have a good portfolio, and I would have a degree, and I would get nowhere. I'd have to learn everything after college, if I didn't learn by these last couple of years. But it's just one of those cases where I can't necessarily regret my time at Purdue, but it just frustrates me so much, and now I'm going to have to spend a good portion of my life paying it off. And that's annoying, but it is what it is in the end. Like I said, I'm not disappointed. It's just annoying. But, I have some of my best animations out now. I'm working on really big projects on my own. They kind of coincide with my advanced modeling class. So I still have some dumb filler classes that I have to do. I don't know why it's my second semester of my senior year and I'm still doing filler classes. But it is what it is. After Purdue, I'm going into Animation Mentor, and I'm going to be taught by industry professionals. See, that's what I like. I like a very focused academy. This is what Animation Mentor is. It's focused on one subject, and that is animation, computer animation specifically. And I don't have to take any other classes other than animation. I can fully put my focus towards it. And I just think I'm going to have such a much better time in Animation Mentor. I have some big big projects in the making. So, like I said, I don't really have a fan base, so the only reason I'm posting this is because, I want a source to vent, and I don't want to take up, people who don't want to hear its time. I just want to vent. But that's why I got this video, this vlog. So, if anyone does watch this all the way through and, I don't know, take some decent points out of it, I guess the best thing I could say is avoid big colleges. Avoid them at all costs, unless they're really good for your specific major. Do research. Purdue obviously isn't a good school for video games, but I could definitely see if you're going into Purdue as an engineer, it would be a really good school. But just be careful with what you choose after high school if you want to get a good career started. If you want to be an animator, all the resources you need are on YouTube. Legit. Just use Blender or Maya. Maya costs money, but it would still be so much cheaper than college. It would still be so much cheaper than college. So I say just learn through YouTube. It has better resources on there. Sir Casey Neistat has some of the best resources I've ever seen, and has basically been my own mentor. I don't know him personally, but I almost consider him my mentor because I've learned more from him than this school has taught me about animation. But yeah, I get it. Purdue isn't an animation school, so why do I go in here expecting to be taught good animation stuff? Well, I originally went here to be an engineer, and I had to keep going as a completely different major. But, decisions you make in life, and you just gotta deal with them. But in the end, I'm gonna get through this, and I'm gonna, get to the path that I've set for myself. I'm going to achieve those goals. Alright? Anyways, I hope you all have a fine week. If anyone does watch this all the way to the end, subscribe if you want. I'm hopefully, as my career goes forward, I'm going to post more animations and stuff on this channel. So, if you like that kind of stuff, please, if you want to, subscribe. If you don't, then, you can just go away, I guess. Go watch a different video. Alright.